hurt you. Your love endures forever. How hurt you. Your love is unconditional. My keeper, my shade at my right side, my fortress.
Howdy, greetings from Uganda. My name is Waswa Paul. I am a twin, aged 24 years old. I come from a Catholic family of 4 boys and 1 girl. Um, I lost my father in 2012. Just recently, that's the only girl that we had in our family, aged 15 years, died. I remember that by that time when I lost my father, I was just left by 1 week to completing my final exams of senior 4. That time was too hard on part of my family and to my side, on my side, because I really got stranded with exams, with that bias that I lost my father. But we shouldn't keep lamenting. Life has to go on. I completed my exams. Yeah, then we had to see how life can go on. So all the responsibility was left to our mother to fetch for us, as we also help her. We used to go for casual jobs, digging in people's gardens, helping in construction works like portal on buildings. Yeah, kind of. um I thank God during that time. I received a partial scholarship from Unbound, a non-profit organization in Masaka district that works uh, with children, youth, and elderly people to study up to university. And glad that I was able to graduate this year in early March in a course of computer science and information technology. Uh, I started the journey of working with vulnerable groups of people. It came as an idea later in 2015 after volunteering in my community in different kinds of work, like slashing bushes around my community well so that people can get safe drinking water. That year 2015, I came up with an idea to start up a non-profit organization to help the needy people in my community. Having realized that I grew up from a poor background, so all my passion was in helping the needy people, and it was all my dream since my childhood. Uh, it's the dream, the idea I shared with my fellow youth, 2 of them who bought it. I remember we started uh, serving the elderly, the young, the children and youth who are most in need in Chanamkaka in Masaka district with the few resources we had. we sometimes had to mobilize some resources to help such people. Let alone in 2017, early February, we registered our organization as a non-profit community-based organization at the district by the Ministry of Gender and Social Development. We thank God that last year we were able to receive a donation from Hosanna Africa, which is a religious-based organization in Chile, to drill a borehole to provide safe drinking water to a little village in Kamzinda village. Because they had unsafe water, it was so contaminated, and they were sharing it with animals, hence causing waterborne diseases to children and all the people around that well. Also, that same year, we received another donation from the same organization to provide lunch to a very poor rural school in Kanoni village in Chanamkaka sub-county. Those are some of the achievements. Again, that year, we are able to get a land where we can complement a number of projects. In the area where we serve, there is a number of child-headed, youth-headed, and elder-headed families who are really desperate, and no one caters for them. No one is taking advantage to help them. Besides, there is no single school in that area where we serve in Manua village that caters for the most in need children. Many are home, needed, very helpless. No one is helping them. But we are glad, as a youth-led group, we are able to mobilize a few resources we get from people with good heart to help them. In many cases, we become a voice for them, for those who cannot speak for themselves. The high poverty levels in the area due to less food production, unemployment, lack of entrepreneurship skills, and poor health among the working age group, together with HIV/AIDS, have knit out the vulnerability web, mainly among women, youth, resulting in broken families, early marriages, rape and defilement, drug addiction and abuse, and increased crime toll. All these factors collectively result in causes of early death or imprisonment of parents, consequently making the children vulnerable. So far, together with the community who have helped us to get eucalyptus poles, we have been able to construct 2 rooms where where our wish is to provide a safe learning environment for the most in need in that community where we serve. And our big wish is to have permanent buildings that will provide a favorable learning environment to those who cannot make it to better schools. Since HIV is still a ravaging threat, finding the vulnerable fire among communities, the Orphan Vulnerable Children activities implemented by HIV/AIDS activist organizations operating in the area have, in the broadest sense, not been suitably supervised and monitored, resulting into the program beneficiaries not being the real targeted vulnerable children. Therefore, our project, our organization is intended to demonstrate true love to the less fortunate children, and hence committed to delivering services to the true and rightful beneficiaries without any discrimination of any form, and working towards considering the gender-based phenomenon and working to ensure it minimizes internal and external stigmatization among the beneficiaries. Dear friends, we thank you for your generosity. Dear friends, we thank you very much for the love and aspiration you have towards helping the African child. Consider supporting us in the journey of bringing change in the African communities here in Uganda, in Manywa village. Then you will see the visible change Manywa Initiative for Children, a youth-led group, is bringing in the communities where it serves. Thank you very much.
Your love is unconditional. Oh.